my solidarity with the imprisoned Öcalan is unconditionally. His struggle is my struggle. Why? For three interconnected reasons. First, at the general level, what is happening to Kurds in today's Turkey is the same as what is happening to Muslims in Kashmir and in other places around the world. Namely, it is that an authoritarian government of Erdogan in Turkey, of Narendra Modi in India, does not accept when a resistance group explicitly renounces armed struggle. They abandon guns. But of course, this for the authoritarian government is unacceptable. They have to proclaim their legitimate democratic opponents terrorists. Why? To justify their own authoritarianism. Second reason, at a particular level, concerns the fate of the Kurds in generally, not only in Turkey. Kurds embody the nonsense of nation states in our global world. They are sliced like salami between four states: Iran, Iraq, Syria, Turkey. And history proved repeatedly in the last decades in northern Syria, in northern Iraq, and so on, that whenever Kurds were given a chance, just a chance, to develop their own social order, when they were given enough of autonomous space to organize their society, they did an excellent job. Remember what is happening now in northern Syria, in northern Iraq, and so on and so on. Kurds are not some kind of primitive minority. They are the most enlightened part of this aforementioned four states: Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Iran. They represent human universality. That's why they bother. Today's nation states, their fate demonstrates that today we are approaching a new authoritarian nationalism. And since this push towards nationalism is occurring everywhere, that's why our solidarity with Kurds is not just a sympathy for some small group of people out there. It concerns us all in contributing as much as we can to their fight for freedom. We are fighting for our own freedom. And last but not the least important moment, singularity. Let's not forget that Öcalan is not just a symbol, a representative of large political project of free Kurds, and he is at the same time, let's not forget this, like Julian Assange, an individual who suffers alone in prison with no contact or minimal contact even with his lawyers. And from what I know, his Öcalan's development in prison, intellectual development, was extraordinary. He discovered feminism, psychoanalysis, modern theory. So he's almost an unimaginable ideal in the sense that he brings together the struggle of an oppressed minority with our own, in the West, most important contemporary tendencies. Again, feminism, new forms of oppression, and so on and so on. So again, he is not a third world person with whom we feel sympathy, but in a patronizing way. No, he is fully one of us. Spiritually, he belongs to us. We should learn from him, we in the West. He provides a model of how, yes, we should engage in feminist and other struggles, but we should also avoid the trap of too exclusionary cancel culture and so on. We should unite these struggles, which may appear our Western struggles, with global solidarity, global emancipatory struggle. And again, we should never forget that we are not dealing here in the figure of Öcalan with a symbol. Never forget that we are dealing with an actual person whose heart is beating, who is very intelligent, enlightened, and who suffers in a totally unjustified way. He offered his hand to the Turkish state. He advocated peace now, not armed struggle. The state doesn't want to recognize this. The state needs him as a terrorist to justify its authoritarian attitude and practice. So again, all my solidarity goes to Öcalan. I don't offer him my sympathy. I think we should make a step more than just a sympathy. You sympathize with somebody out there who suffers, blah, blah, blah. No, we offer him more. He's not out there somebody to sympathize with. He is one of us. In fighting for him, we fight for us all. Thank you.